Oh, there's a Diablo 4 blog. Everyone stop everything that you're doing. Diablo 4. Thank you. The closed endgame beta closed. Okay, here we go. Closed endgame beta. So there's a beta for the endgame, and it's closed. At the 2022 Xbox Game Showcase, we foretold Lilith, the Blessed Mother's return as we march toward releasing Diablo 4 in 2023. We've reached a monumentous milestone, allowing community members to participate in testing early versions of the game and provide feedback. Our closed endgame beta will be the first of a few opportunities for select players to experience some of what Diablo 4 has to offer. Players will be invited to test Diablo 4's robust endgame offerings using specific gameplay data. Additional details explaining what types of players are being invited and how invites will be sent out are communicated later in this blog. The closed beta will be confidential, meaning players invited will be unable to publicly talk about or share their gameplay experience. Additionally, the closed endgame beta will be playable on PC and the Xbox and all the Xboxes and PlayStations. Cross-play and cross-progress for all platforms will also be supported. For a quick look at what's to come, watch the video below from Joe Shelley and Rod Ferguson. We'll watch that later. We have decided to focus the closed beta on Diablo 4's endgame offerings for a few reasons. The full story of Lilith's return to Sanctuary is not something we would like to spoil prior to release. Players will experience a post-campaign Sanctuary during the closed endgame beta. Also, for many, the endgame is their favorite aspect of Diablo. That's me. I don't care about the story. We want to ensure it feels satisfying with no shortage of challenging variety to experience across many demon-slaying gaming sessions. To achieve this, we're collecting community feedback early so that it may be integrated into Diablo 4 prior to launch. Players who are selected to participate in the closed endgame beta will have the ability to provide feedback between bouts of cutting down demons through an in-game feedback tool. Now here's a rundown of the endgame offerings included in the endgame beta. Helltide, Nightmare Dungeons, Whispers of the Dead, Fields of Hatred, and Paragon Boards. Take stock of the skills and knowledge you cultivate from playing through these features. You'll need every tool at your disposal to defeat the endgame boss. Helltide. While roaming through Sanctuary on foot or atop your trusty steed, be aware of your surroundings, for you might find yourself caught in a Helltide. This is a new region-wide event that becomes available to heroes only once they have reached World Tier 3 Nightmare difficulty. In a Helltide, the servants of Lilith are empowered, having their difficulty increased, but dropping loot worthy of the danger. It sounds exactly like Terror Zones in Diablo 2. Her mightiest minions are also out in greater force, and the very ground of Sanctuary as you know it has been morphed by the surge in demonic activity. As you call the monstrosities inhabiting a Helltide, they'll potentially drop cinders, a new currency that can be spent to open Helltide chests scattered throughout their respective region. These chests boast bountiful boons exclusive to a singular item slot, like torso, legs, or two-handed weapons. But be wary in hoarding your cinders. Should you fall in battle, they'll be dropped and must be reclaimed. Nightmare Dungeons. We've crafted a difficulty of Diablo dungeons straight out of your nightmares. No, really. Nightmare difficulty dungeons in Diablo 4 unlock upon locating your first Nightmare sigil. Each sigil corresponds to a specific dungeon somewhere within Sanctuary. These sigils will add special modifiers to their dungeon, increasing the ferocity of the Hell Servants awaiting you inside and providing higher rarity loot. Through completing Nightmare Dungeons, you will recover even more powerful sigils, introducing increasingly death-defying modifications and challenges for you to overcome. As you progress into higher, more challenging world tiers, new Nightmare Dungeons become available. Whispers of the Dead. Excuse me, losing my voice. The Tree of Whispers has some loose ends to tie and needs your help settling the score. Displayed on your map, players will see various whispers scattered throughout Sanctuary. Complete the associated tasks and be met with experience, gold, and grim favors. The number of grim favors you receive from completing a whisper varies, but once you've collected 10 from from the dearly departed. They can be exchanged at the Tree of Whispers for a bevy of loot and experience to reward your heroics. Types of whispers a player sees on their map rotate frequently. The new ones becoming available throughout the day for you to track. Each whisper will offer both a different set of rewards and experience for completing it. Traditionally, Whispers of the Dead system does not become available to players until after completing a specific chapter of the main quest line. For the closed beta, you can engage with the system right out of the gate. So this sounds like bounties, but this is a little bit different because it doesn't sound like you go pick up a bounty and go do it. It's the bounties are literally everywhere in the world, constantly changing, and you just either go do them or you don't. That is probably a better system than bounties. Fields of Hatred. Born from their contempt of mortals, Mephisto has cursed specific areas of Sanctuary, transforming it into a deadly fields of hatred. These designated PvP zones are the proving grounds for players looking to bring renown to their name through blood and zeal. While inside the Fields of Hatred, players can dispatch demons to collect seeds of hatred. To make use of these seeds, you'll need to bring them to an altar of extraction where they can be smashed into red dust. Be quick to convert your seeds of hatred to red dust. They are the desire of other players lurking in the zone. If they are skilled enough to overtake you in combat, your seeds of hatred will drop. Going through the trouble of transforming seeds of hatred into red dust does have its merits. Red dust will not be lost if you are felled, and it can be spent at the PvP cosmetic and mount vendors or for ornamental rewards. Will you be able to forge a name for yourself on these tainted lands? Paragon Boards. When you reach level 50, the Paragon Boards, an endgame character growth system designed to empower your hero, unlocks. As your hero earns experience, they will receive Paragon points. These points can be spent to unlock new tiles, sockets, and even additional Paragon Boards to further customize your hero and ascend to new heights of power. For a more in-depth look at Paragon Boards, read the blog. We already read the blog before. Who will be invited? Ensuring that Diablo 4's endgame provides the type of thrilling, ever-involving experience we have set out to create is paramount for the team and something we cannot determine on our own. We need experts and perhaps even players such as yourself. Specifically, we'll be using gameplay data to invite a limited number of Diablo players who have recently spent significant amounts of time playing endgame experiences of either Diablo 2 Resurrected or Diablo 3. If you feel you fit the requirements to be one of these players, you can help ensure our invitation to the closed endgame process reaches you by using the following steps below. Use the Battle.net launcher, select your username in the top right corner, account settings, view account. Okay, you guys can read this. And then you need to check privacy and communication menu and communication preferences. And check special offers and hit save. Okay. Following the above steps will allow us to send you an invite to your provided email if you are selected. In the event you are selected to participate, you'll receive an invite from noreply@eblizzard.com containing further instructions. If you haven't received an email by November 18th, the public testing begins early next year. Oh, wait. Let me read this again. The closed beta, the last time you can get an invite is November 18th, but the public testing begins next year. Oh, I thought it was saying that the closed beta starts next year. I was like, there's no way. You're never going to have any time to implement anything. Okay. So is it just me, or did this blog not say when it starts? When does it start? I know when the public beta starts. The public beta starts early next year, and the closed beta is, this only talks about the email invite. So is this the end of the beta? Is this the end of it? Certainly this can't be the beginning. The beginning has to be earlier than this. It says it starts soon, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think this means the beginning of it. They will certainly invite people to it during the testing. They always do that. So I think it will start before this date. You have to opt in by October 11th. Oh, where did it say that? Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I would expect the closed beta to start. So if you want to be selected, you go in here and you punch this in. Okay. So like we thought. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like early October will be early to mid October will be the invites to the closed beta. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm very happy that the closed beta is on Endgame. I'm not happy that I can't stream it. So that sucks. Let's watch this video. Okay, so no additional info there. Man, that pizza looks good. All right, well, so in conclusion, closed endgame beta probably starts middle of October. Sounds like it'll go maybe through November, maybe through December. If you want to be invited, follow these steps. And if not, then they'll do public testing early next year. Okay, well, here it comes. Let's see how good it is.